Hey everybody, welcome back to my vlog for today. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all staying safe today. Today's Friday, which means it's a random topic day. And today I picked the topic of akathisia again. I just want to revisit it. Reason being is I still experience it, mostly at night. But I experience it enough that I think it's worth talking about again. So, for those of you who don't know what akathisia is, I'm going to read you a quote that I took directly from the internet about what akathisia is. And it says, and I quote, "A torturous condition where the sufferer feels an incredible, irresistible restlessness. The feeling creates constant, repetitive movements like pacing, rocking back and forth, or swaying. It seems like it starts up when I'm trying to sleep. It's very uncomfortable, and it makes it difficult for me to obviously fall asleep. During the day, it doesn't seem to be as bad. I do get a little fidgety during the day sometimes because of it, but it's not as bad as it is at night when I'm trying to sleep. There's some nights where it still does get pretty bad. So it doesn't, on days like when I actually go outside and walk around and film outside, it doesn't seem to be as bad. And I think that's because I'm getting some exercise in to kind of help alleviate the feeling to move around a lot. So I think that's something I need to start doing more, is exercising. I haven't been sticking to it like I used to. And it's not like I can go to the gym, but the gym is something I'll talk about separately in a second here. But fulfilling that need to keep moving is, it's very, I guess, irritating, to say the least. If anyone else out there has experienced akathisia, you know what I'm talking about. It's not... it's not that how can I say this? It's something that I wouldn't wish on somebody else to go through. It's that irritating. When I first did my first video about akathisia, it was way worse back then. So I can say that there has been some improvements since then as far as the medications I'm on helping with it. One of the biggest helpers was Cogentin. So I would suggest to those of you who are experiencing akathisia still to bring up Cogentin to your doctor. It helped me out quite a bit when I was first experiencing akathisia. And I'm also on 2 other medications that you would think would help with akathisia, but they're for anxiety. And one of them's Klonopin, which everybody knows what Klonopin is. It's a benzodiazepine to help with anxiety, for basically. And then the other medication I'm on is called propranolol. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this medication before on my vlog, but this is also supposed to help with anxiety. I was actually told that it's given to people with stage fright. So the amount of anxiety somebody is experiencing when they have stage fright is probably off the charts. So this medication should be helpful. There are days when I do take my meds and I still feel really anxious for some reason though. And the days that I sit around more and don't do much are days where I notice my symptoms getting worse, which is one reason why I want to get outside more and film more outside, just because it gives me a reason to get up and get outside and get some exercise in, which I think exercise is important in people with mental health, because it reduces, or it doesn't reduce, it induces the production of endorphins, and you know, that can definitely help you if you're feeling down. If you don't feel that great, do some push-ups, maybe do some pull-ups, maybe it'll help you. I would recommend that you try to get some exercise in at least a few times a week, which is something I'm going to start doing. I have resistance bands at home, since we can't go to the gym anymore. And I'm going to start doing some body weight exercises, again, because we can't go to the gyms. And speaking of the gym, one thing I need to find out is, are they still charging us membership fees if we're not allowed to go to the gym? Now, I don't think it's fair for them to take money out of our accounts if we're not allowed to go to the gym. So I need to try and get a hold of somebody to figure out what's going to happen as far as my membership fees go with the gym. Other than that, my plan was to put a weight bench right here in my apartment, but I don't think I have enough room for it, unfortunately. So I do have room to do bodyweight exercises, and I even thought about trying to do yoga. I tried yoga when I was younger. When I was in my mid-20s, I tried it, which obviously was a while ago at this point. But I think I might try doing that again. Hopefully it'll help alleviate my stress and anxiety. So anyways, let's see what I got here. I talked about the gym. Yeah, the gym is that's a big issue that I want to get resolved, because if they're still taking money out of my account for my membership fees and I can't go to the gym, I'm going to be pretty upset about that. Like I said, I don't think it's fair of them to do that. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but I'm going to try and get to the bottom of it soon. So anyways, back to the akathisia. I spoke about the 2 medications I was on, and actually 3 medications I'm on, if you want to count the 2 for anxiety. You figure if the medication can help alleviate anxiety, it would help alleviate akathisia. At least to me, I think it would, because akathisia is it's stress-inducing, it's irritating. So anything that can help calm you down, I think would be of use. That's just me though. So anyways, yeah, the propranolol is one medication that it's the newest medication. Actually, I shouldn't say it's the newest medication I'm on. Wellbutrin, I think, predates the, or actually not predates. I got prescribed Wellbutrin after the propranolol. But I'm also still prescribed Cogentin to help with the akathisia. So that's one thing I think I said already. Is that Cogentin could be something that helps you with the akathisia. But I just don't know why I'm still experiencing akathisia. Like I said, it usually gets to be the worst at night when I'm trying to sleep. That's when I find it most bothersome. There's been plenty of nights where I'm tossing and turning and I can't sleep because of the akathisia, and I'm tossing and turning because I feel like I need to move. Obviously, that's what it does to you. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but I'm going to try, like I said, to start working out, and hopefully that can help alleviate some of it. I'm hoping, my fingers are crossed, because there's been some nights where it's really bad. Like I said, it's not as bad as it used to be, but there are some nights where it does get pretty bad, and that's after me taking my medication. And usually after I take my medication, I fall asleep within an hour, maybe less. But on nights where I get the akathisia, I'm up like 2-3 hours afterwards after taking my medication. So that's definitely an issue. So I'm hoping that using the medication as well as exercise, I can help myself feel better and help do something about the akathisia and my anxiety and my depression. Because my depression and anxiety have been pretty bad lately too. I definitely don't have the motivation like I did last year when I was going to the gym. For some reason, I just can't get myself to start working out at home. I mean, I used to do like 100 push-ups a day. I was able to do sets of 10 for pull-ups. I need to get in better shape too. I like have a kind of a gut going on here too, and I never used to have that. My stomach used to be flat. I used to be in really good shape. But I sad to say, I let myself go. I should have never stopped working out when I was younger. I used to work out like a fiend when I was younger. And that's what I need to start doing now. I need to do something radical to change my symptoms and help, do stuff to get rid of the depression, to get rid of the anxiety. You can't just rely on medication. You got to do stuff yourself as well. You got to put a plan into action and just stick with it. I think that exercise is key with people with mental illness, because it helps you feel better. And I would suggest that anyone who out there is experiencing depression and anxiety to try and at least get some exercise throughout the day, one way or another. That's what I'm going to start doing. Like today I need to, because my anxiety is up quite a bit now, and the reason being is because my cameras are screwed up. This is me filming this vlog for like the 5th time. So my anxiety's, it's pretty high right now. I'm pretty frustrated right now. because none of my cameras are working except for this one. At least so far, this one's working. But anyways, back to the akathisia. Like I said, I just wanted to revisit it, just because it's still happening, and I'm hoping that by me doing this, it can help some people out, give you guys some ideas of what you can do to help battle your akathisia if you're going through the same thing. I know that other people out there are experiencing it, and it's a very frustrating thing to deal with. So that, I think, brings things to a close for me. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave me a thumbs up. If you have anything to say, leave it in the comment section. And consider subscribing to my channel. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to be doing more topics on mental illness and medication in the future. And I think that's a good place to leave it off for me for now. So I hope you guys could benefit from this video, or at least somewhat. I'm trying my best to provide information for you that might be helpful. So anyways, that's it for me for now, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.